It's a Thursday. It's February 5th. I'm Megan McKinney, and this is Here First from IPR. Linn County supervisors are drafting an ordinance that would regulate large data center development in unincorporated parts of the county. IPR's James Kelly reports some residents say they're worried it doesn't do enough to protect them in its current draft.
The county supervisors approved a first draft of the ordinance. It requires large data center developers to complete a water study and sign water use and economic development agreements with the county. But longtime resident James Sanders told the board the ordinance needs to have more teeth.
You may not have control over who issues water permits, but you can put requirements, the teeth of the requirements in your ordinance that says you need to have this. No ifs, ands, or buts.
The county has the authority to approve or deny rezoning applications from developers. Supervisors say they will consider adding amendments addressing decommissioning, light pollution, and residential well protection at their next meeting on Monday. I'm James Kelly, IPR News.
To the state capitol, Governor Kim Reynolds has introduced a bill to prevent local governments from having different civil rights protections than the state. Last year, she signed a law removing gender identity from the Iowa Civil Rights Act. That ended state-level protections for transgender Iowans in employment, housing, education, and more. But some cities and counties have local protections against gender identity discrimination. Iowa Safe Schools, a group that advocates for LGBTQ youth, opposes the bill. The group's executive director says the bill cements Reynolds' legacy of hostility towards civil rights. Reynolds' spokesperson did not respond to a request for comment. Public schools would not be able to have content-sharing partnerships with public libraries under a bill passed by the House Education Committee. IPR's Isabella Liu reports the bill bans schools from letting students access library materials using their student IDs.
Des Moines Public Schools announced a partnership with the local library last August. Around 12,000 middle school and high school students can access library materials using their student ID card, according to the district. Christopher Rance is a lobbyist for DMPS and is against the proposal. He says 5 of the district schools don't have libraries and rely on the partnership.
The Des Moines Public Schools has listened to what we've been told by the state. Be more efficient. You've got to compete, do more with less, eliminate duplications, find ways to be efficient. So that's what they've done.
Supporters consider the agreements a way around a 2023 law that bans sexually explicit materials in school libraries. They say the bill is needed to prevent schools from going around that law. I'm Isabella Liu, IPR News.
There would be no vaccine requirements for Iowa children to enter elementary and secondary school under a bill passed by House Subcommittee. The bill would end the state's current requirement that students are vaccinated against 9 diseases, including hepatitis B, whooping cough, measles, and meningitis. State law currently allows for medical and religious exemptions. Republican Representative Brooke Bowden of Indianola supports the bill and says the exemptions aren't enough.
You either really have to have a medical concern or you have to claim that you're religious. And I think that's coercing parents into a situation in which they're not able to utilize their parental right, find the right vaccination schedule for their child.
Opponents of the bill say the requirements are important to reach herd immunity and protect kids who can't be vaccinated. You're listening to Here First from IPR News. Thanks for getting your news here, and have a great day.